So, you want to get your body back, but you have one major thing standing in your way. One massive block that is going to always self-sabotage you, and it is a fact that you don't love yourself. You don't love your body and you don't love yourself. Unless you love yourself now, then it's never going to happen. If you're trying to wait until some distant point in the future where you've got this picture in your head of what your ideal body looks like and your ideal relationships and your confidence and your fitness and your vitality, the closer that you get to that picture, all that's going to happen is your standards and your expectations are going to increase and increase. For you to even get anywhere near that point, you need to love yourself now, because by you loving yourself now, it means you're going to treat yourself with more respect. So what I'm going to do in this quick video is just give you 3 short, simple tips that you can use, that you can start implementing right now, that are going to help you to start loving yourself now. Tip 1 is being aware of how you speak to yourself. If you allow your mind to run riot with all the negative self-talk of how you're not good enough, of how your body isn't good enough, then that becomes your reality. You need to be nicer to yourself and you need to give yourself a break. Now, let me ask you this question. If you spoke to your son or your daughter how you speak to yourself in your head, what do you think the impact would be? In fact, go before that, would you even say the things to your son or your daughter that you say to yourself? You cannot speak to yourself in a way that you wouldn't speak to your son or your daughter. So tip number 2 is to be aware of how you treat yourself. Your body is not a waste bin. If you put rubbish into your body, then you are going to feel rubbish. It's fact. Like the saying, you are what you eat, is so true. Really has a massive ripple effect. If you don't feel good, you're not going to be in a good place to have an awesome relationship. Again, treat yourself how you would treat your son or your daughter. And tip number 3 is to choose you. Now, I said this in the last video, you have really got to be selfish to be selfless. You've really got to be aware of that mind chatter that you tell yourself, of how you treat yourself, because when you start to do these things, you're going to really feel happy. You're going to be in an awesome place, which when you're in that place, you naturally want to treat yourself in a nice way. You feel more attractive, you feel happier. If you feel that way, how do you think that has an impact on your relationship with your partner, on your relationship with your children, on your relationship with your friends? Now, when I'm saying choose you, it can be something as little as being aware of how you speak to yourself and being aware of what foods you put into your body and the consequence that they have. This stuff doesn't just happen. It does take some attention and some focus from you. But again, equally, this stuff doesn't require a monumental effort. How can you expect anyone to love you if you do not love yourself? It just doesn't work. The kind of point I'm making here, for you to get the body of your dreams, you cannot wait until some distant point in the future to have that. The time is now. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait to give yourself permission for some distant point in the future to feel good. You must feel good now, otherwise it's never going to happen. So I hope those 3 tips have really helped you. Sorry if I went off a little bit, but yeah, hopefully they've helped you, and I will see you very soon.